Watch the entire video. This might be the single most important video that changes your entire life. I said might. I'm not going to make no guarantees. It might change your life, so watch the entire video. If you feel like nothing is working right now, you just been trying everything, you just been doing this, that, and the third, you just feel like nothing's working for you, this video is literally for you, right? The video found you, the algorithm found you, however you're finding it. If you're subscribed, if you're not subscribed, this video is for you. Divine timing, I believe in that. So number one, you just obviously want to thank God that you found this video. So I want to just talk about the fact that if you are feeling that way, if you're feeling stuck, if you're just feeling like life is just like super hard right now, you've got to understand that with new levels comes new devils, right? So I want to just emphasize that and just make sure that y'all understand, like, no matter what avenue you're in life, it could be with work, it could be with your spiritual walk, it could be trying to lose weight, you know what I'm saying? It could be any of that, right? And as I'm talking, I'm looking down here at myself because I just got this thing. You know, I can see myself on here. It's like lagging, kind of. That's weird. Y'all see it, right? But anyways, let me stay focused. So what got you to where you're at right now isn't going to get you to that next level. And what do I mean by that? You have to try new things, right? You might be feeling stuck right now. You might be feeling like nothing is working out for you right now. You have to try new things. Trying new things could be within business. It could be within working out, right? You got to understand too, when we talking about like you're trying to get to that new level spiritually, let's just talk about spiritually, right? Because I'm big on God first. And when we talk about it just spiritually, you got to understand we're in 2025. It's more people that don't want you to succeed. It's more evil people out here, right? So you're gonna have to become even more stronger with everything that you do. When we talk about just like physically, your metabolism ain't getting any better as you get older, right? So you have to do new things. You have to do different things to get to that next level, right? I had somebody DM me today, and she sent me a DM asking about manufacturer spending, like if it was still working. Manufacturer spending, if you know what it is, this is something I was talking about in 2021. The fact of the matter is, you've got to understand that there's such a thing as right place, right time, right? So back in the day, 2021, when I first started on credit, manufacturer spending was definitely a thing, right? As we look today, a lot of the methods and all that is not working how it's working anymore. So that kind of inspired me to come out here and make the video as well. Because when we talk about, you know, the new levels coming with new devils, you've also got to recognize the fact that success loves speed. You got to do things quick, right? If you're slow to take action, you're going to be slow to get action, right? If you're slow to take action, you're going to be slow to get a reaction, get action, you know, whatever you want to call it, right? So when I say that, I'm just talking about the fact of opportunity cost, right? Because that opportunity that you're thinking is available, readily available, it might not be available tomorrow. If you watch me right now, you're in credit, you're in funding. You see me teach about how bank relationship managers are going to be important for you to get to the next level. Banks are getting stingier and stingier and stingier every single day. I've even heard about specific rules that are changing, right? So it's like, I'm thinking like, damn, you know, I wish I was running it up more even in 2021 when I first started. But the fact of the matter is I wasn't at that level to where I'm at right now, to where I could, you know, handle all that. But I say that to say, as you're at your level right now, you might have to make that investment. That might be the second or different thing that you need to do, right? And as you're watching this video, it's the reason you're watching this video. It doesn't have to just be about business. It doesn't have to just be about, you know, work. It could be about your spiritual development. Like I said, you got to understand that more evil forces are out here, right? So you got to stay prayed up. You got to stay powerful. You got to stay like just continuing to get to that next level. You got to stay consistent. You got to stay constantly learning. You got to stay getting 1% better every day, right? So just apply it to however it applies to you. It don't got to be, my thing not working no more. Look at it, froze. Crazy. But it don't necessarily got to be a thing of like you're thinking like, okay, it just got to apply to work. It just got to apply to my business or whatever, right? But a lot of times business is even very spiritual, right? So you got to look at it like, okay, if I can continue to develop my character, I'll be able to get to that next level, right? So if you're feeling like nothing is working for you right now, you're feeling like I'm just in this space where I'm trying everything and it's not working, you might have to try something a little bit different. And sometimes what that is sometimes what people find when it comes to like business, when it comes to just anything in life, sometimes people are just being cheap, right? So that means invest in yourself. So keep that in mind. One thing I want to talk about too is accountability, right? When I say accountability, I want y'all to really break down the word accountability, 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 accountability. It's like a song. No, I'm playing. But accountability, what does that mean? The ability of your account. The ability of your account. So if you have high accountability, you're going to have a high ability of your account. What is the ability of your account? That's like your bank account. Whatever you want it to be, right? Just for simple illustration, let's talk about bank account. The higher accountability that you have, the more your bank account is going to be, right? Because what does that mean? You're not looking for people to save you, right? You're taking ownership of your situation. You know everything is your fault. You're not saying, what's the guarantee that I'm going to be successful? What's the success rate of so-and-so, right? When you're trying to do something in business, when you're trying to accomplish something, that kind of thing. That's like, let's say you're trying to lose weight. You're trying to lose 10 pounds. You're working with a trainer. That's helped a lot of people lose weight. Then you're saying, oh, what's the success rate and all that? What's the success rate of you, right? So when you have that high accountability, you're going to have that high accountability. There's going to be a lot of ability in your account, your bank account, right? If you have low accountability, you don't take accountability, there's not going to be a lot of ability in your account, all right? So just keep that in mind. That's one thing too that I've been reflecting on, and I think it'll be important as we're stepping into 2025. And I think it's just important to not only reflect on everything you're doing, but I think it's important to journal as well, just to see where you're at and where you're going along. Because as you're going to those new levels, what you're gonna see, like I said, new levels do come with those new devils, right? So somebody that's just starting a business is gonna deal with different issues than somebody that's been in business for a long time. It could be family pressures, it could be just hate online, it could be, a bunch of different things, right? You're in front of more people, you're more successful. There's gonna be hate that comes with that. There's gonna be, maybe when you have 100 clients versus you have one client, it's a higher likelihood that there's going to be dissatisfaction with, somebody. There's going to be problems, So just keep that in mind too. Everything I'm talking about in this video, I'm trying to make it like generalized to life, but a lot of life is business. And when we talk about, business as well, starting your business, growing your business, scaling your business, no matter what, look at it in terms of when all these things are not working, just look at it as an opportunity, right? Rich people look at things as an opportunity. Poor people look at things as just like, oh, I just want a guarantee. Oh, woe is me, that kind of thing. That goes back to what I said about the accountability. So whether you just work a 9 to 5 or don't have a business, or if you have a business, or, whatever journey you're on, at the end of the day, we are all people. And number one, that's just like relying on the fact that you got to work on that spirituality. So just working on that relationship with God, what I'm saying? So that's why I subscribe to. And that's why I'm pushing, right? That's what I'm talking about. So just really understand when you put God first, when you focus on that relationship, everything else is going to align. So the mental is going to follow through, your books and everything. The physical, getting in the best shape of your life. And then obviously, the money is going to come as well, right? So just keep that in mind and just understand, like, if you've been in a rut, you've been feeling stuck, like, you don't have to be stuck your whole life. You don't have to be stuck the whole time. It's not like you have to be stuck the whole time unless you're not taking accountability of your situation, right? If you're doing your best, do better, right? Do bester, you know what I'm saying? But you might have to do something different. When I say do something different, you might have to break that pocket, right? So when I'm saying that, it could be something as simple as like just taking baby steps. I'm not telling you to go invest $20,000 in some program or something. Maybe your start is just investing just $2,000, you know? So just keep that in mind. And I just want to come on here, just talk about that, because I know that as we're stepping into this new year, with times going further, things are getting tougher in like all avenues of everything, right? There's more evil people, right? So you got to stay prayed up and spiritual. There's just everything in life, right? So just keep that in mind. Hopefully this video is helpful for you. Hopefully you have a takeaway from the video. If you just found me randomly, go ahead and watch all my videos on my channel, or as much as you can. I got damn near 3,000 videos. You're not gonna watch everything, but keep watching my videos. I hope this was helpful. Let me know your biggest takeaway. With that being said, y'all have a blessed one.